course. Localization is an investment. I call it an investment and not just a cost to manage, because I think that's a pitfall, as people view it as a cost to manage versus something, a strategic part of your product. For us, for who we work with, we deliver in 35 languages, but historically we've delivered in up to 150 languages. If the business case is there to localize, then of course do so. But it is a balance of the investment versus the ROI on it. So yeah, but we do typically see that 35 language set is what you would the countries that you would commonly go into.
Yeah. And on your global growth strategy, what do you think the gaps are right now that you're trying to fix?
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit in that last
So
question.
yeah, I was just asking the question on the global growth strategy, Clayton. What are the gaps that you're trying to fix right now? What are the gaps in the strategy that you think we should address?
Yeah. So for WordBank in particular, or for the industry at large?
For WordBank in particular.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. So the gaps for us, so we pivoted to focus entirely on streaming and entertainment not too long ago. And so for us, the gap right now is closing ground on companies who have been in the industry for a long time and have their footing and relationships in Hollywood. While we worked with entertainment companies for a long time. I mean, the existence of WordBank going back, into the 80s. But for us, we weren't solely in the entertainment industry. So what I'm focusing on right now as a company is, how do we close that gap so the industry understands and recognizes WordBank as one of the primary and one of the premier options for this type of work.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you're trying to diversify. It sounds like you're trying to diversify from the big brands down to perhaps the new and upcoming media sources, like you mentioned, some of the media sources, the streamers, etc. So, do you feel like that's the new generation now? It's coming, and how do you what's your experience has been like working with the new waves of media companies?
Yeah, it's been really fascinating because we go to a lot of events, we talk to a lot of emerging companies, and a lot of these are centered around content creators, just because that is the era that we're living in now. And you're seeing content creators become more sophisticated in actual business practice, and they're understanding the opportunity that's out there to go global and reach global audiences. But they've never been in a situation where they needed to understand localization and what it takes. And so for us, I mean, we've worked with a lot of early stage companies throughout our history. And so we have experience in taking somebody that has no idea what they're doing and what it takes to go into another market. And so for us, that's an exciting opportunity because, of course, the established brands, there's the volume there, and localization volume is, drives your revenue and drives profit. But there's also opportunity to start with somebody and help their global growth, which is really exciting for us as well. And with the experience that we have, the basics of starting to do this is, it's built into our DNA. So helping some of these more emerging brands, whether it's a fast channel or an AVOD or SVOD or even a studio or anything like that, or a group of content creators that need this type of service. That's something that we're excited about.